Oklahoma onion burgers are famous nationally, so today we're giving a tribute and making Oklahoma onion burger sausages. Stick around, we're gonna jump right in. Look at these bad boys. All right, today we're doing a giveaway on the channel because I've got a third brand new rub called All Y'all Salt, Pepper, Garlic. It's an SPG, but it does have a little celery seed in it, but that's it. No sugar, just tastes fantastic, a great balance. My family loves it. We're already getting raving reviews from some friends and others that have already purchased it. We also launched a 8-ounce bottle versus a 16-ounce bottle. If you've been waiting to test out the rub, you go, I want to just try out a smaller bottle. $7.99 versus $12.99. And friends, all you got to do is comment the word Oklahoma onion burger, and my friends, you were entered to win this giveaway, and we appreciate the support. Be sure to also subscribe to the channel, and then we'll draw a name a week from now, and can't wait to give you this specific bundle, give you a small bottle and a large bottle for you to give away as well and test out. Well, we're making an Oklahoma onion burger sausage, and I'm totally pumped. Let's talk about why we're doing this. I am from Oklahoma, born and raised, still live here, and the Oklahoma onion burger is made famous across the nation. There's tons of great videos out there. I have a handful on my channel making variations of the Oklahoma onion burger you can check out. I even visited and interviewed one of the restaurants called Sid's that made it famous, and called the Depression Burger, and they were definitely were inspiration in helping keeping that legacy alive. So definitely check those videos out if you're interested. But today, this is inspired from my Oklahoma roots. So it's gonna be a simple recipe. It's gonna be salt, pepper, garlic, some chopped up onions, try to even grind it if you can, and then some cubed up high heat cheese. And then for a binding agent, I like to use the non-fat dry milk. And then we have a curing agent because we are going to cold smoke this. And typically I use Instacure #1, and you need at least 12 to 24 hours to let that set in. Another great product from the sausage maker is the sodium erythorbate. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. And it essentially allows you to have instant curing ability. Like you can cold smoke and cook in the same day, and that's what we are going to do today. So the first step is, that's the ingredients. I'm gonna have the measurements. I already have it measured there, but I'll have it on the screen and in the description so you know. Definitely invest in measuring tools that allows you to know exactly the weight and percentages that you need. So all that to say, so our plan is to have a chuck roast that we have chopped up, or we cubed up, and we are going to grind. Also going to add a little bit of pork grind as well. This is total of 5 pounds of what we're making today. So let's get to grinding. So again, buy yourself some chuck roast, or if you're a newbie, you can also buy pre-ground chuck and a little bit pre-ground pork, and mix this together. Kind of a 70-30 in meat to fat ratio is what you're looking for. So we're gonna stop this portion of the video, go ahead and grab the meat and start grinding, and then we'll start mixing all the ingredients before we start stuffing. All right, friends, so we are gonna start grinding. We're gonna be doing a coarse grind first, and then kind of go from there. All right, friends, so we are going to do the next grind here and put this back in here. This is where the stuffer becomes handy. All right, we have this all ground up now and mixed together. Now it's time to put the seasonings in before we start stuffing. So we're going to go ahead and throw in our salt, our pepper, our garlic. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up, and then we've got the milk powder and water to add, and then the last two things. But we're going to go ahead and just mix this up. And you're looking for that, once you get the water in there, you're kind of looking for that sticky factor. And then I'm going to go ahead and put I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of the water, half of it. kind of helps with the sticky factor. and the binding. I'm gonna go ahead and add the milk powder, binding agent. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add the onions next. Again, I chop these up, try to get as fine as I could. I'm gonna spread these out to get even distribution. All right, now we're gonna mix and match. Go ahead and add the cheese, and then we'll do the remaining water, and then also spread this out. Sticky factor, A+. All right, so now I'm gonna put this kind of, as I get everything else, I have the stuffer in the freezer to keep it really cold. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the freezer just for a few minutes to kind of get it as cold as possible. And then we're gonna pull out our casing, which is hog casing, natural hog casing that we just let it soak for, I think, 3 or 4 hours. All right, we have this thing stuffed. Everything's cold. Just like that, we have our natural hog casings coming on here. Now it's time to start stuffing. So far, so good. All right, that's a good stopping point, and then we'll clamp down. So I've decided I'm gonna do a few times. That is a beautiful sausage right there. Really happy how that turned out. We're gonna go every other, so let's keep going. All right, so we've got the stuffing process down. Now I've got these on 2 trays, and the next part is to accelerate the drying portion of this recipe. Typically, the best thing to do is put this in the refrigerator for 12 to 24 hours and allow that air to just dry out the casing so you have really good crispy sausage and a great snap. So one way to accelerate that process is put a fan on here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I'll have a view on the screen. If not, where you just directly put a fan here for 30 minutes, which I've already done. And you can see that these casings have dried out really well. And so the next thing I like to do is then we like to prick this to make sure that we don't have anything busting. Oops. And so that's what we're gonna do here in all the sausages. And then we will cold smoke as our next process. So I'm gonna bring you outside and show you how to cold smoke, and then we'll get to actually cooking these bad boys here in a little bit. Well, now it's time to do some cold smoking, putting these on the Lone Star offset because it has more room for 2 trays worth of sausage. And we fired up a pellet tube with my Grill Blazer grill torch, but really any way of lighting is fine. And then we're gonna let it smoke for a few hours. Then I'm gonna bring you back and we're gonna start cooking this on the Kamado Joe. Now it's time to put these sausages on the Kamado Joe, and we're gonna just be setting the temperature to 250 degrees, and we're just gonna cook these until about 150 internal temperature. That's the perfect temperature when it comes to tender and juicy sausage. And then once it hits that internal temperature, we're gonna let it sit and bloom for about an hour, and then we'll slice in and give you a final review of these sausages. So let's put them on the KJ and see how they start cooking. All right, team, we have finished cooking these on the Kamado Joe at 250 to even 275. Typically, I like to go 225 and slow pace it to 250 after an hour, and then, but I was ready to go, so we just did this straight for 250 until they were done. Now we're gonna do an ice bath, and if you can, wipe off this stuff here, and then put it in the ice bath. I give that 5 stars, 1 out of 5. Man, that was incredible. It really tastes like an onion burger, but in sausage form. Incredible. Highly recommend this. Put in the comments, let me know what questions you have, what you thought of this sausage recipe. And again, I'll have all the ingredients in the description, and you can go replay the video and see the ingredients also on the screen. And if you're finding value in this video and recipes like this, be sure to check out the other playlist of my sausage making journey as I'm learning. I think this is my 20th, 21st sausage after doing a lot, behind the scenes. Super happy with it. Let me know if I can answer any questions or if you have any tips that you've done to help me along on my journey of making sausage. But this is a good tribute to the Oklahoma onion burger, and man, it definitely did not disappoint. So again, from my backyard to yours, less hate, more love, good barbecue. Till next time.